So now that we're talking about Lee, how about you tell us... Okay, I'm coming. Okay. How about you tell us about your first encounter with Lee?
I've been trying to block that day out of my memory. But if you must. You know, it's actually a little weird because Syrians as dates, generally, we meet the parents on the first date. We go to the door, we chit-chat with the parents, and we get the hell out of there. So it was a little weird that I didn't get to meet the people who shape my future wife for like 2 months. And I kept saying, like, every day, I gotta meet Mitra. Who's this Mitra? You know, I want to, you know, sit with Farhad. That's all I wanted. But, so finally, you know...
Wait, is that really what you call them? You don't say Mitra Khanum?
I say mommy.
And you don't say...
I mean, she's my mommy, mommy Shabbat. Love you. But she's gonna be my mommy, too.
Oh, okay.
So, because I'm very adolescent like that. But, so... You know, we went out for dinner with my friends in the city, and Aimee got a call. She said, "You're going to meet my mother tonight." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "My dad's out of town. You'll meet my mother." So we got in the car. I was very excited, a little nervous. So we pulled into the driveway. I'm like, "Okay, I'm all ready." I walk in, and there's this beautiful, smiling woman. She's so happy to see me. There's nuts and tea all over the place. You know, it was great. And I come into the den, and there's this thing on the couch just slumping, making no attempt to look half decent for me, dressed like a penguin with this yarmulke on his head. It was interesting. But, you know, so he sort of sat in the corner for a while as Mitra would ask me, you know, "Oh, how was your date? How was everything?" And just every once in a while, this guy would interrupt, "Where do you pray?" With this accent, I really couldn't pinpoint it. "Well, who's your rabbi?" "You live in Brooklyn? Syrian? The Syrian? I buy books in Brooklyn." I'm like, "Okay." You know, I'm just smiling like, you know, so you don't get bit by a rabid dog. You know, just like, okay. Yeah. But, you know, after a while, as I got to meet Lee more and more, he really continued being a prick. But then I went and I bought, like, video games. I told him a few pizza stores in Brooklyn, and like that, really clockwork, ever since been smooth sailing. So, you know, after this entire, you know, endeavor that has been my the Shabbat Dalmanian Alliance, I can honestly say that without a doubt, I am happy to admit that I've met Lee Dalmanian, but I'd rather leave it at that. No, I love Lee. He's my Nintendo Wii partner.
Okay. Can you stop cheating? Okay. Wait, are you excited to have kids?
Yes.
Sorry, that's not on your list of questions, but, like, are you ready to have just, like, a kid just walking around you and crawling on you? Or a kid just talking all the time and crawling around? How many kids do you want? He's so nervous because these are not the questions he prepared for.
This cannot be recorded because Aimee will dig it up after I've had the amount I want and be like, "Oh yeah, well on August 12th, 2008, this is what you said," and she's gonna have it on play.
Okay, so how many do you want?
I want you take it by play by ear.
Of course, it's God who gives it to you. We understand that.
I want God's choice.
But how many do you want? Like 2 or 3, or do you want 8 or 9?
I'll say 3. If those are my options, but your next question, please.
Oh my lord, we're gonna have big problems. You know Amy's the most betcha-deuced person.
Her what, Lord?
Honestly, betcha-deuced. She loves kids.
So do I. They're good. You could go visit your nephew.
Oh, we're gonna have major problems. Who's coming in for me?
Me.
Bren, we're just doing improv now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what do you love most about Great Neck?
I love the Starbucks on Mill Neck Road, because every time I go there, I'm standing on line, and somebody taps me on the shoulder. I turn around and they go, "Are you Aimee's cousin? Aimee's fiancé?" And I say, "Oh, merci, merci, yes, yes."
Merci, merci.
And they go, "Oh, I'm Aimee's cousin." And I'm always like, "Oh, WTF. Everybody's Aimee's cousin. Okay, it doesn't mean anything." And I mean, but you know, it's.
You are such a goth.
I get to meet a lot of people, which is nice. But really, my favorite place is 40 Cooper Drive. because where else in the universe can I go, get like prime seating on the couch, be fed grapes like a Roman emperor as my legions just like fan me, and I had another line written down.
You remember Miss Chi-Chi?
I don't remember it.
Aimee, really, this guy is a gem.
Nah, I'm not so good. But so it was.
While teaching.
Oh yes, while teaching, while teaching Mitra Khanum or whatever it is, the intricacies of New York Mets baseball, which is she's like, what is the diamond? And I'm like, oh, excellent question. That's first base, second base. Anyway, I love that.
But when you say when you explain diamonds to Aimee, isn't she referring to other types of diamonds?
Well, she got one, and she should really have a close bond with it because that's the one she shall have.
I'm in love with this guy. Okay,